Well, good evening, YouTubers, friends, and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide, and we are on July 10th, 2019. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Welcome to another video from Morning Dew, daily events worldwide. I would have got my daily out this morning, but I went live this morning instead and shared a whole bunch more information. Thank you for those to those who all joined. Looking at our sun the last 24 hours, some activity departing. And we also have some activity that is Earth-facing. We do have a sunspot region right here, and as well the coronal hole wind stream. So space weather will be increased in the next little while. Let's get to the last 24 hours for earthquakes, largest being the 5.2 here north of Ascension Island, as well this 5.1 Pacific Antarctic Ridge at a 10-kilometer depth. That happened on the live stream earlier today. Now we've seen the earthquake swarm in California, and now we're seeing all this movement in the south. 4.9 Bristol Islands. Fours are starting to ring out everywhere else. Instead of all the action being in California, it's starting to spread again. 4.5 here in Japan. Alaska is still minor swarm. But there have been literally 4,000 aftershocks in California. And the earthquake swarm in the Caribbean just seems to be gone. So things have shifted to the North Pole. Pretty much all the action is in the north, and as well eastern parts of the Ring of Fire. Let's get to the Pacific Disaster Center here, overlooking the latest alerts. On the right side there, showing the track of this tropical storm. It is going to affect 4 states as it gains strength in the Gulf and moves straight north. Now, windy.com is showing a possible category 2 making landfall Friday into Saturday. But after watching it earlier today in the live stream, I think it'll be forming a lot quicker than that. I think it will be named tomorrow. Let's look at the most recent volcanic updates. Dakono in Indonesia, Revendedor in Ecuador, as well heavy rains in Greece, landslides in Africa, Chad, Africa, as well a lot of storms eastern parts of Europe, and we'll get into that in just a moment. We're still looking at a lot of forest fires in Alaska as well. There's still 7 alerts there. And for some reason, they're not posting all the fires that are going off in Russia anymore. Russia doesn't want to share their information with us? Apparently not, because there are still a lot burning. Alaska, here. This is overlooking Alaska today. And if you look at yesterday's update, which I showed you the days prior and leading to, so these fires have increased. A lot of smoke. So that's coming in behind the low pressure system that's heading down to down the BC coastline, overlooking Russia there. You can still see a lot of hot spots, a lot of smoke. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I got a lot to talk about here. This is the last 7-day visible image over North America. Now watch this low pressure system here. This is invest area number 95, and it literally heads across Mexico into the Midwestern states, and then watch it quickly shoot south right into this low pressure center that formed off the Florida Panhandle. So you can see there's the center of the invest area number 5 last week. It is now here. Did a little loop around Mexico and Texas. That's crazy. Just wanted to share that with you guys. This is the latest images over the Gulf of Mexico. 5-day forecast brought to you by MeteoEarth, Meteo Mike. And I agree with this forecast right here as the storm builds and slowly moves north. And it is slowly moving west-southwest at 10 kilometers an hour. Current millibar sitting at 1011. Sustained winds of 35 miles per hour, gusts of 45. So watch for landfall Friday, Saturday. And as well, eastern parts of United States and Canada heating up. And same with Alberta over the next couple days. We're going to be seeing some 27s, possibly even 30 degrees over the next 5-day forecast. That's a fantastic way to finish the Stampede celebration, but we're going to watch for some extreme weather events to pop up. A lot of supercells and thunderstorms will persist over the next few days. British Columbia, Rocky Mountain, finally getting some moisture, but not really enough. But I'm telling you, relief is coming. Stay tuned to Morning Dew because those low pressure systems from the north are coming with a lot of rain and a lot of smoke involved. We were talking about those Alaska fires. So definitely, there's still, I don't know, the high pressure dominant ridge in the Pacific Ocean is still a strange thing to me right now. Let's get to Asia. So yeah, we've been looking at this situation across Asia for about 2 weeks now, and this is monsoon season. But literally this long line of heavy rain and thunderstorms, and now over parts of Mongolia, tons of snow. That low pressure center just seems to stick around there for days and days. Flooding conditions, Myanmar, Nepal. Boy, oh boy. Strange days indeed we're living. Much love to you all. Thank you for joining Morning Dew, daily events worldwide, where I post my severe weather analysis and disaster alerts from around the world. Overlooking Europe, western parts of Russia will be seeing some thunderstorms as well as that high pressure ridge and low collide with some very warm air ahead of it. And also looking across the Atlantic, possible center of a low pressure system spinning here in the Atlantic. Myself, I'd say it's about a 20% chance of a tropical storm forming in the coming days. As well, watching the Caribbean too, because we could have a low pressure center developing just south of the Dominican Republic. Watch this sneaky little low. It's moving in. MeteoEarth is keeping track of it. I'm keeping track of it. Throughout parts of South America, Argentina, being pounded by this large low pressure system. Buenos Aires, long line of storms over the next few days. Daily evaporation there with that cold front. Australia, dry except for the southeastern parts. Watch for a good amount of snowfall in Tasmania and as well higher elevations southeastern Australia. Thanks for watching today. This has been Mike with Morning Dew Daily Events Worldwide. Please share this video. Please hit the like button. Stay aware and prepared, and stay young and have fun. And get your morning dew. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family across the world.